Hi, I'm Mark and welcome to the Classic K-Series Mini build.
I'm Andy, and on today's episode, everything will be going wrong on the test drive.
Drastically wrong.
So welcome to episode 13. So update from us guys, unfortunately it's not the good one. It's definitely the highs and lows of owning a Mini this week. So as you can see behind us, we definitely made it here. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're sat with the wrong Mini.
Yeah, I think it's the wrong colour, this one, Andy.
Yeah, it's the wrong colour, it's the wrong look. But it is our Mini. It's another one we will do a video on at some point.
Yes.
But anyway, that's not what we're here for. So after the last few shots you just seen, we took it out on the road just to give it a quick shakedown, and unfortunately we found just a few issues.
A bag full, shall we say?
Just a few.
Bag full of issues.
We're not sure if it's head gasket, sticky valve, coil packs, electrical. Something isn't running right. You will see in a minute. Or next episode possibly, depending on where we put it in. But yes, definitely there's a problem, which is why we've got the wrong car. Yeah. But on the other hand, we have definitely enjoyed our weekend down here in St Austell.
Oh, yeah, especially this weather. Yeah. The sea.
The sea, yeah. Yes, definitely. Nice bit of sunshine. We have obviously got a Mini. Mark's drove this one down. This was our dad's Mini, which there will be a video on at some point. We just got to get around to doing the shots and everything else for it.
Yeah, this one's been in the family for a few years and stuff, so keeping it going.
Exactly. And coming in soon, you obviously see us trying to diagnose what the problem is with the engine.
Yes.
And getting it, because it has been on the road. That's the important thing. We have actually.
You have driven it.
I have driven it. The Mini has been finished.
Yes.
So yeah, we just got to find out what these gremlins are, get it back on the road, and probably the next event we do is a local one near us at Powderham Castle.
Yes.
So yeah.
It's a classic car show, big one there. Yeah, that's another good event.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll take you along trying to find out what these electrical issues are. So back in the garage with the right car. So yeah, we got back from St Austell almost 2 weeks ago now. So we'll go for exactly what happened. So we didn't actually record that much before because it became a bit of a disaster. A little bit. Yeah. So as you've seen in our scene in St Austell, we're not sure exactly what is wrong with it. We did rush a bit to get it finished. There's some bits that really got disastrously wrong. The only way you can do it back up is from behind the bloody door, so that's going to have to come apart. Some weird things. We haven't got tracking done, and it managed to rip the A panel.
Same sort of thing on that side.
Yeah, managed to bloody hole there because it's ripped it back. Because we just rushed and we should have hired the suspension before we took it out.
What happened here, Andy?
What happened there? We ain't got the ring here, it's actually at home. Yes. So the ring fell off on its maiden journey. So it was actually that one, but Mark took that one off. You've actually sprayed two more since, haven't you?
They're up there on the top.
Yeah, so he's sprayed two more. Because we were, with like 3 days to go, still hoping we could get everything sorted. But as soon as we put load on the road, something wasn't
Was not a happy car.
Something isn't right, and we're not 100% sure what it is. It could be a number of things, like we said. So it's coming back out. It's Mark's face is
No.
same as mine. Too much sun behind you, by the way.
This
But yeah, we've got that. We have got this engine, and we were just toying which one do we do. I'm still thinking that one because we know it runs.
Yeah.
We know it runs. Do you want to start it? See if it make the noise before we or the noises. Yeah, because this the brum brum noises. Because this one is an unknown engine. We do know this one actually drives and runs and moves, just not right.
It did do.
It did run. You turn it around. Mobiliser?
Well, there is that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that removed. Get it sent off for the immobiliser because it's a pain. On cue, it doesn't work. Yeah, you could hear it then. It's something's not happy. It does settle down a little bit, but just hunts away.
Hear it hunting away to itself.
Yeah, hunting away to itself. There's a couple of vibrations, but you can expect that it's on a Mini. I know how to do, Mark. So under load it does some weird stuff. On me it cut out a few times. Death defying. There's something wrong with the track or something on the front because it does pull to the sides. So there's a couple of things. As I say, we were just discussing to do this engine, unknown quantity. So I think, are we voting to take the engine out?
Oh, I'm not excited. Wait, we've got to get this front end off.
We've got to get the front end off. We've got to get it off anyway. We've got to get the engine out anyway. So I think we're gonna have to just do both engines in the end. So we got the one that's in it, and to be fair, we do need a spare. So, or we could sell it later on if needs to be. But at least it's had head gasket, timing belt, everything else done. So I think we're gonna do both anyway. But it's the case of, do we do that one or that one first? I'm voting that one. I think now.
I'm voting. Let's just get in.
Yeah, just get into it. So I'll set you guys up. We'll get in and hopefully we find out what's wrong with it. We're hoping it's just something simple as the head gasket. We did the head gasket, what, 8 years ago on this car?
Something like that.
So hoping it's not a sticky valve or something stupid like that. So yeah, set you guys up. Bit of dirt, Mark.
No, bit of dirt.
Bit of dirt.
Until you've used it.
Been used and
Right,
abused.
pass us at 8, I'll do the other side.
8 and that if you want to. Put the bolts back in.
Yeah, stick them back in the holes. A little sucker for that.
Back in the holes.
Just know where it is then.
Exactly.
Do you want the ain't to do it? Or what are they on?
The wing nuts.
On the wings?
On the wings!
Build a car, take it apart.
Yeah. Yeah. Without hardly driving it.
This side's really dirty, aren't they?
Is it? Oh, that was the side. Don't know if I ought to say that. This is the side that's the side I broke down on the
Grass.
on the grass.
Yeah.
And I got very irate with the car.
Ah, so that's why it's covered in
It's
mud.
covered in mud.
And dirt.
Yeah. on it does work. One thing on the car that did work, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm looking for black to get it off to someone. Well, we've got to see. We've got to try this. Have a look at the timing in a minute. Once we get the front off, have a look at the timing. Make sure that's not slipped or anything like that. Get that one crossed off the list. It's just the list, isn't it? Really, what we're down through.
Ready?
Yeah, you go first. Right.
Almost looks like we've done that before.
Right, there was one. Oh! Guess what?
It's vibrating loose.
It's vibrating
and
loose and disappeared. Oh dear.
More of your story that is with this car.
Yeah, vibration. So, what do you think with that nut? So, should be.
It's coming. In theory.
In theory. Can't see anything myself. Marky will come my way. Thank you.
Can't see nothing. Can't see nothing.
Right, so we're literally going to tick through the list. So the next thing we're going to check, we're going to get the timing cover off and make sure we've not slipped the timing. I don't think it's that, but it's the next thing to check, isn't it? Just keep working.
Checking it.
Yeah, exactly. Keep working our way down through as we're going things. Check it. We know we've got to get part anyway to do the head, but so to check. Right, ready?
Yeah.
Just about.
Oh, yeah, just look at that bolt on there. Looks very nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Always bolts.
run away.
What do you reckon? Somewhere.
Yeah, timing looks good.
Sorry?
Timing looks good.
It looks good, does it?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Your assessment.
Yeah, that'll do. Lord, it's in the way.
Yeah, we'll take it on everything.
I really want it.
Yeah?
I really want it.
Oh, yeah, nuts just falling off the back.
Oh, I can get to that nut though.
That one. Belt fell out. Belt out. It is.
One alternator. Missing nut.
Yeah, we find a nut. Okay, nut finding.
This thing eats nuts.
Got 10 medium.
Done it.
Done it? One case. So, where is the dots?
Bang on.
Bang on. Bang on. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Right. It ain't that one.
No, it's not that.
No, it's not that. Well, we need to check it off, guys. So, yeah, let's get some more bits off. Water. Start getting.
Another one, people say it could have been injector.
Yeah, a lot of people say it could be injector.
So, we have got another inlet. Over there.
We have. Or are we at this state? Well, we need to take things off like manifold and that anyway to do all those sort of shit things.
Yeah, I know, but if we can solve it, I know we've got compression issue.
I think we just got to take it apart anyway.
Yeah, But we could put it all back together and then go, oh shit, it's still not fucking right.
Yeah, I know. This is what I'm slightly concerned about.
That's why I'm like, do we do that?
Maybe we just got to take it apart.
Yeah.
Just, let's do everything. Head gasket, timing, everything's got to be done.
Are we taking it out to do it, or are we going to do it in situ?
The head.
Yeah.
We can leave it in, can we?
Well, yeah. Once
We have got an oil leak, but it is a Mini.
Yeah. Because head could be done that. Plenty of room around it.
Yeah, true. Still needs to do the water, don't we? So let's drop the water and then we'll go from there. We'll have a discuss. Discuss, right. Let's get some water out of this thing.
Shut the timing. We've got to take that all off yet. Doing the head.
Yeah, you got to take it all off anyway. Right. Are we doing a YouTube channel on cars?
Can we just do a YouTube channel on, I don't know, ducks?
RC cars.
Oh, yeah, come on. I was actually going to build one and like paint a body colour in this colour. Yeah. The other day. And then I was like, wow. Andy, you're squirting!
I can't tell where he's going.
Catch it! Andy, you're squirting everywhere, babe.
It's just going everywhere. I can't catch it. Oh well.
That exhaust is still hot.
Yeah, it would be because we've driven it in it. We did reverse it in. Oh, this could go everywhere. I need to move just in case.
Spillage in aisle 11. Spillage in aisle 11.
This could go. I can't catch it. There's no way to catch it.
Underneath it, just put the pot that down there. Yeah, that's where it's all going. Look.
Yeah. Just catch it somewhere.
Should we call it the Chuckle Brothers? This.
We're going to rename the episodes. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4 anymore. Oh, for fuck's sake! There's another nut.
Welcome to the Chuckle
I see,
Brothers trying to
listen.
build a Mini.
Take the cap off. Ready? Ready? And
Don't do any different.
yeah, one more.
Oh,
Andy!
you dirty monster!
Oh, that worked then.
Get some blue rolls. Get a mop.
Oh dear. Got to have a laugh. Need laugh at that. Right.
It's like a swimming pool now.
That blue roll's a waste of time. Need some sort of need towels and description.
Well, we've got some leverage on it.
The manifold.
There,
Yeah, go for it now.
Lamber. Well, it's still a little bit warm.
Yeah, go for it. What's that? 20, we had 22, wasn't it, I think? Off while you can.
See, tried to do it up a little bit just to see how tight it really was.
Tight, tight.
Yeah. So the reason why we're struggling with that one a little bit, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's hardly any thread left in on the Lamber. Good job, we got a new one coming. Cheers! Yeah, no, I was just trying to get what to undo, what not to undo.
You can see where it needs welding. That's good.
And blowing in the back as well, the gasket. gasket?
New gasket would be part of the kit, wouldn't it?
Probably, should be.
Right.
Oh, right.
Got to be careful with these, make sure you know where we got to weld that. So.
Oh!
Oh.
Have another little wee.
Wee wees!
Another little wee wee. And the heating matrix inside.
You go everything up on something like that.
Yeah. Do you really want to this time? Do you actually want to do stuff up this time?
Look at that. That's going to be a one, isn't it?
Go away.
And away. Nice.
I guess this casing comes with it.
I guess so, because that's why it's split. Mark. It's a split casing.
Right, and do your head box then.
Headies!
I don't know if that's something to do or undo.
Make it a bit on. Just remembering where it went. Right.
Still stretch bolts. Going in the bin.
You got a box, I think, to whack him in. To throw him on. Must have something here.
Oh yeah. In the box.
In the bin!
Ooh.
Eight.
Andy lost count.
I lost count. I need you to spin it.
Which one?
Well, that one. I need to actually do that one up to get it back in. Set with me, Mark. 10.
22.
10. 10. Right, all out. Just want to put the cams back where they need to be.
Well, doesn't really matter because it's got to come out anyway.
Yeah, they got to go right away, but.
Doesn't really matter.
Right. You ready?
Oh, I'm lifting as well.
Yeah. Because we're going to have to hold it with one hand and try and unconnect everything with the others.
There you
Right, so the head is off. And one head gasket. Now, like Mark just said a second ago to me, it seems to, not sure if it's delaminated, because it doesn't look, obviously there's water in there from taking everything apart, water in the waterways, it doesn't look to be any problems. So yeah, let's put your guys back on the tripod, clean up a little bit and see if we can actually see anything obvious.
Might be a valve room.
Might be a valve, yeah, so we'll turn upside down in a second and we'll have a look at that. So set you back up.
Andy's trophy.
I don't think it's gone looking at that.
Splosh.
Sploshy. You get some more water out.
Yeah, just wrapping that.
It's Marky. Again, nothing obvious at all. Nothing in between. 3, 4. Mark's new little play toy.
Yeah, something like that, isn't it? So yeah, nothing too obvious apart from the egg gasket is delaminated, but yeah, nothing too obvious. So camshaft's out. I guess we're going to be sending it over to a machinist to skim the head and then rebuild from there, really. Let's get these nuts and bolts all undone and get the cams out. Might find something else in the bottom of here, like a bent valve or a guide.
There you go. Right. We've got to make sure we know which side's which. We need to make some room. Just gently. Can you be a bit more gentle there?
Why?
Because you're smashing against everything.
Camshaft.
There's a rubber!
Yeah, it's fine. There you go. It's like Christmas. Do you know that?
So here we are. It's about a week later. So yeah, I've ordered everything. I've been on holiday, so it's a week later. And Mark, the parts boy. Well, it's
Feel
good.
like it. Feel like a parts manager this last week or so.
Yeah, I got everything sent here instead of my own house. So we've got the head back. It's been skimmed. Got to lap some of the valves in. Got new cams going in. It's got to put added to the. I can't remember what they're called. The pulley wheels. Pulley wheels. Yeah. Got new ECU, new injectors, idle control valve, bits of the head, gasket kit. So yeah, we got a lot of parts to get on this. So part manager, what are we doing first?
Well, lap all the valves in, I think.
Lap all the valves, yeah, lap the valves. Then, well, basically get the head together first, and then we'll slowly work through all the other bits. We need to obviously get the pulley off the end of the engine to get to the timing belt, change the pump and everything on there as well. So yeah, let's get on with this. Mark's being Inspector Gadget there. Is there a hole down it?
No, there's not a hole down
I
the
don't think there
shaft.
should be a hole down it. Right, let's get on with this. So part manager Mark is working his magic on the injectors.
They're different colour, Andy. Why are they different colour, Andy?
I don't know.
They're black, they're blue.
But yeah, he's just working his magic on them.
There is a reason why they are different colour. Because they're different CC.
They're different CCs, yeah. So we've gone for larger CCs, and I am sat here with my little twizzle stick, lapping in some valves. So better get back to it, haven't we, Mark?
Yeah.
I'm sure they want to watch you struggle with that instead.
No, I'm alright, thanks.
Give it a pop. It should indeed. It goes nice and silent, doesn't it? What? You're doing it. the noise pitch changes. So we're changing all the, I'm not actually sure what they're called. What do you call them, Mark? They call it? Valve stem steel. That's the one. Valve stem steel on each of them as well. So, get that down in there. Press it down with the old spring. Then get the what have I done? Is it you?
No. Not me.
Oh, this might have just sucked itself on. Made a weird noise. Did you hear it? So let's see if I can get this bad boy back in. Right. So next job is the little tiny. David's going to come up on the camera. Little tiny collets. So normally you've got to get Mark to give me a hand, but we'll see if we can do it, shall we? I think you're going to have to give me an hand, Mark. But we'll try. No, that's right. There's one, but unfortunately, yet again, as soon as you move the screwdriver, there's one in.
How you doing?
There's no wood to touch, but success! First one I've done on my own. That's number 3 out of, is it 16? Yeah. So far I've done the 2 exhausts, I've done 1 of the inlets, so now I'm just going to move on to the second inlet. So, quick update. Well, the update's quick, the actual progress is not, is it, Mark? So, let me get this out. 1 cylinder. This one is done. Can't remember if that's 1 or 4. I think it's 4. But 1 of 4 is done. Mark is having a bit of a clean up of the inlet manifold.
Yeah.
And in a minute I'm sure he'll give you a little update on that one. So quick update, they're all done, all 16. Yeah, that took a bit longer than it should have done. And Mark at the moment
It's looking these up.
looking those up. To be honest, I don't know what they're called. I know normally they're called followers. They probably are called followers. On that note,
Apparently it's supposed to be springy, because there's a little spring inside there, and that comes out the centre. And I'm just looking it up on our good old friend.
he's looking them up.
To
Yeah,
see.
so the followers. So on that note, you should definitely follow us.
Follow us.
Follow us. Yeah, hit that follow button underneath. So that's the cams swapped over. I know we still got to put everything underneath, but wanted to get them onto the pulleys. So there's the old ones. So the way we had to get the inlet out from the head was a pain in the ass when it was in the car, so we've decided to put it on now, and then me and Mark are going to drop the whole lot in one go. Still a couple of things to do. The pulleys are on quite loose because we've got to get the cover on the end, but the main bulk of it is now all together. So the next job is get it in the car.
So there is no specific torque for these, is there, Andy?
Nope, so it's stage 1 20
Newton meters,
and then it's stage 2 180 degrees, stage 3 180 degrees. So we're on the last stage now. 180. $180, 2 more to go. And last but not least, it's a very weird way of doing it, but there you go. All torqued up. Ready to go to get the last few bits on. Obviously the cam belt, the pumps, water pump's been done. We've got, like I say, the inlet on. Mark's just drying things. Hit the mirror. Yeah, got that on. So just need to spin these around so they're timed up. We also still need to get the cover off. So I need to whip these two off to get the cover in behind. The tension needs to go in there still, and then get the belt on. So yeah, let's crack on with that one. Right, so now that's all together, the next job is to get the timing belt on. So I've done everything I can. I've got the locking tool in, I've timed everything up, everything's now nice and tight, all the marks are tight. So next thing is to get the belt in. It's got to be nice and tight. Right, so the cam belt's in. That's a little bit harder than I think it should have been. We were struggling with getting it not completely flopping around up here and here. So yeah, we managed to get it nice and tight between there and there. And we had to jiggle the cams around a little bit, obviously keeping this in to make sure that is nice and tight. And then took the tensioner out to make it a lot easier to get the last bit in, and then slide the tensioner back in. So yeah, next step is to get some of these covers on, make sure the tensioner is set. It's looking good, so there's a little fork, I'll show you in a second, a little fork onto the wire, and that's got to be in line. So next job is getting the bits and pieces on, and I'll quickly show you that fork.
It's like felt.
Mark's felt. This is one Mark made earlier. Yes, it's very weird. Felt.
Almost like you're flocking, but actually quite good.
Yeah, the flocking didn't go well.
Yeah. Done.
Done. Done. Get bits back on the car. Done! Get the rest of the case on it!
Oh!
Yeah, that's good fun. Come on. So the next job is getting the new coil packs and new leads in. whilst Mark, as you might be able to hear just off the camera, is filling up the gearbox oil. You having fun doing that, Mark?
No, actually, no, I'm not.
All the fun jobs, eh?
Feels like it.
Nice noise there, Mark.
Wasn't me, officer.
Right, 4 bolts to do on the top. And then that's that done. So Mark's taking a little leak again.
Wee wee!
Wee wee! So yeah, we've just done the oil filter. And we're just now draining the oil. So we're going to top it up. We do need to do a little bit with the manifold. We noticed there was 2 little pinholes, and we're also going to wrap it as well. So we're just going to do that next, and then hopefully we can get all the cooling back in. And
we have got a little bit of extra oil here, I think. What I might do is just dump some in.
Oh, dump
Flush
some in
it.
just to flush it out a little bit.
Out a smidge. Make sure, you know.
Yeah, so might as well.
Yeah, that should come out.
Hopefully that should speed up in a second. It's looking nice and clear. Yeah, it's going through already, I think, but it looks clean already. So yeah, next thing.
Theory. It's clearing out.
It's definitely clearing out. Oh yeah, that's much cleaner.
There you go.
So yeah, like I say, a couple last few little bits and pieces to do. So we've wrapped the manifolds. I wouldn't say we've done the best job in the world, but just try and get rid of some of the heat. And there you go, that's it, done. Let's go in. Right, let's get the bolts on. Do her up. We've just got the cooling to go. And then we can look to...
Cooling.
Yeah. It's exhausting. Get those jobs, these...
Oh, we're back on the exhausting jokes, everybody.
Episode, what was it, episode 9?
Yeah. Andy really exhausted that.
Yeah. Right, so let's get these on and get them tied and go from there. So update from us, we've just gone ahead and quickly put everything on. You've seen us take it off and put it on before, so I thought we'd just go for it, didn't we, Mark?
Bit of eager beaver.
Just get it done. So everything's back on now. Water's all topped up. We've just checked the oil. Is there anything else we got to do?
No, I think that is it. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, hopefully we have solved the problem. So I'll put you back on the tripod, and then yeah, let's see if it starts.
No ignition. No ignition lights.
Ah, of course it won't work. Of course it won't work. It's still cut off. The front end's off.
Oh.
That pin and that pin,
Yeah.
the 2 there, is looped in the harness.
Oh.
And that one. Right, now press it. Male ones now. It was that one and that one, wasn't it? Right, do you want to go for it?
Ready?
So it looks like one of the the coil pack leads wasn't connected. So one of those things, but sounding alright. up, yeah.
So, Andy has gone to get some fuel. Look where the Mini is. Andy's broke down. Oh dear.
So quick update for me. The reason the reason why we ended up stopping on what we locally known as the ring road, the dual carriageway, with Mark's dodgy bit of recording there. So yeah, the reason we broke down is up underneath here, above the power steering pump, is the fuse boxes, the fuse boards. Don't know if I can get a good view of it at all, probably not. But up under there, there's some fuse boxes, and one of the nuts wasn't a nylock. It come just undone enough that when it wobbled and went over a certain bump, it cut the engine. So that's all that was. So that's now been done up, and we're just well, this evening I'm just working on a few odds and ends to try and tidy the car up a little bit. I've got to already clean it out because the grass that's everywhere. But yeah, a few more bits to sort out, and then, oh, the sun's a bit bright, and then yeah, get out for another test drive hopefully. So let's get on with that. Coming in episode 14.